lateral, anterior.
Wait, can you point to that again? Sorry.
Posterior, lateral, anterior.
Okay, so lateral's like out to the side.
Laterally.
Laterally, right? Then the central canal would be right in the middle, that dot. And then your anterior median fissure would
There.
be this line here. Then, what were some of those things he just said? The ganglions,
This is the anterior ganglion line.
I think that's the posterior ganglion.
Daniel, did you get that one, Daniel?
Yes, you're right. That's the posterior. It's bigger.
Yeah.
It's very nice on the
Posterior.
brain line, the
Okay,
roots,
but
and the root
so on
line,
here-
the roots, the roots, the roots, the
Yeah.
brain line communicante,
This-
synthetic ganglia, all that stuff.
This is the posterior ganglion then, this big belly, right? Or it's under here, it's that,
It's this.
because it's part of the yellow is like the nerve part. Okay.
Can you
So
see
then
both the
these-
posterior and the anterior in this though? What's this little one?
So it's protecting your.
Well, these are, this is the front part.
Yeah, okay.
And then that's the back, so.
So this would be
The
your
anterior?
anterior ganglion, right?
We have those
Right.
separate in the muscles.
And then the anterior root and the anterior rootlets.
Yep.
Okay.
And guess what we're gonna name them?
Same thing.
Did we do,
See,
So
sometimes
the
like,
epidural space is here,
Yeah, so far.
right?
right?
I think second semester is going to be a lot tougher than this semester. You don't think so?
I heard it was easier.
Which one was the arachnoid? This
Huh?
inner
heard
one?
A&P
The
was
inner of
easier.
these two?
That
if you're
one there.
conceptual,
Yeah, the inner of these two. So
Yeah.
the space in between is the subarachnoid, okay, and that's
Right.
the pia mater
And
is
then
this
the pia
first
mater,
one.
yeah.
Mater, mater.
So it's
Tomato,
pia.
Yeah, it's pia, arachnoid. From the outside in, I believe it's
The
DAP,
pia is
D,
what
A,
wraps
P.
the cord, wraps around the spinal cord.
Okay. DAP.
DAP.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dura, pia, arachnoid.
don't forget, you can see those same diseases in that brain.
And my fell.
It's that time of day.
Yeah.
So we have intervertebral foramen on here.
I don't think you're going to be able to see it on this model.
What these are? 'Cause this is what comes through. This is the foramen, right? Wouldn't it be? Yeah. Okay. What are these commissures? Gray commissure? Did we talk about that?
Great commissure? Yeah.
Commissure? No, it says is it this little part here on the sides?
See gray matter in between the two horns, two sets of horns,
Okay.
Okay.
where we have a lot of interneurons talking
Wait,
about
where?
So, like, where they group
So
up,
it's
that's like ganglion.
this and
Where they
this,
group up like that?
I think.
Yeah.
I see.
Because these
Okay.
are the horns.
Oh,
So
the
it's
bump.
the
That's all
gray
gray
matter,
matter.
and it's all gray
horns are
matter,
gray matter.
dark or yellow.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the center thing
That's
was
your
called,
dorsal
what was it called again?
horn. That's your dorsal
That's
root.
the,
What's happening in that bump? That's different
The
from
dot.
call that
next to it?
central canal.
Central canal.
What's the
Okay, that's
bottom
easy.
Well, I know what ganglion is.
What is it?
It's a
we
group
have
of
columns?
neurons outside the central nervous
Dorsal,
system. But
anterior, and
right
lateral
next to where'd they go? I mean, it's not a bump right next to it. So
No.
what is
There's
that? Like the
no
nerve
more nerve
bodies,
cell bodies. What do you got now?
axons.
Axon.
So those are axons right there,
Yeah.
and that's just the bodies.
Huh?
Okay, the bump is the bodies.
Are there columns on here? The dorsal. And they are.
I'm looking
On
for
this
them
model?
Yeah.
in the book, but I haven't found them yet. Columns. Do you see columns anywhere? Yeah. Columns.
All right, talk to us about the columns.
Please.
Point to a dorsal column for me.
Dorsal, I'm
Dorsal's in
guessing
the
it's
back.
back here.
Okay, so point to a dorsal white column.
Here, no. Okay, sorry.
Column? I don't.
Why are they called white columns?
Because they're white.
Because they're mostly fat, myelin sheath
Thank you.
axons.
So it's all the axons.
So where?
What? Back here? No.
Those are the rootlets.
What was
Is
that?
it the,
Those were the penal things, right?
Those are the
That.
rootlets.
Well, I thought he was pointing to this.
that's
Yeah.
the pia mater.
Yeah.
So the columns.
It's not
all
this.
the axons
No,
either
it's-
going up to the brain or coming down from the brain.
So are these the columns?
Yeah, all over the place. Massive
So-
numbers of them.
There's here. You have,
Dorsal, ventral, and lateral.
Okay.
okay.
That makes sense.
That was easy.
So we're gonna have to
Yeah.
know right, left. Yeah. Okay.
The sympathetic ganglion. Is that this?
What is that, ma'am?
No, that's
That's
the
Oh, that's
the posterior.
Can we, if we said
ganglion.
dorsal root,
Is
would
it?
that be okay too?
Back dorsal root.
Okay.
For what?
For
Instead
this?
of posterior, really start
They're
thinking
usually
dorsal.
supposed to be called dorsal
Okay.
and ventral.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you see
Okay.
posterior, just think dorsal.
Okay. So that's the posterior or dorsal ganglion.
Right.
So where's the sympathetic ganglion?
What's the difference
Where
between
is it in-
posterior and dorsal? I don't
We just talked
understand
about
why.
the
Same word.
He said he was going to add the word chain in
They
later.
tend to use the word dorsal when we're dealing with the nervous system.
What is the ganglion?
It's this bulge in the axons where you're going to have all the bodies of these nerves grouped together instead of them just being all over the place. All the bodies will come together.
So would it be? Would it be over here then?
That's the dorsal root ganglion. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you look like this, oh, this is connected. So
Sympathetic was
Well then,
the fight or flight, right?
Mhm.
And that's in the on the
Efferent.
dorsal side.
right.
So it's
Which side, ma'am?
was that the dorsal side? Sensory?
Fight or flight sensory?
Yeah.
No, that'd be efferent, right? Yeah, on the way out.
Sensory motor is in the front and sensory is in the back.
Right.
Correct.
So that's why I said dorsal, right? The
And then
dorsal
you
Well,
said
fight or
dorsal.
flight is information going out. You're telling your body to do things. So if it's going out, it's going to be efferent,
No.
right?
effect.
Efferent.
Okay.
Okay, so efferent is in the back.
No.
Afferent is in
If
the
you
back.
draw like a diagram and you look at me from the side and I'm aiming left, put an M and an E in front of me and an S and an A. The word MESA. So motor, efferent is in the front. Sensory away is in the back. It's just easy to monitor.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
I think I have that written down wrong. 'Cause
You
I-
know that the autonomic nervous system decides things that have to be done that are not under my control. It's the self-controlled motor. Since it's motor, it always comes out.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. To the front.
Think of a table.
Autonomic is
Mesa.
self-control.
MESA. MESA.
Is it Mesa?
MESA.
Making
But it's
decisions.
M in the front,
Yeah.
S in the back, so
For
MESA.
fight or flight.
But I'll have to be looking left
Okay.
for the body
Yeah.
to work.
So I'll have to be on the ventral root.
So the sympathetic ganglion is the one in the front.
Essentially, the
You see
ventral
a ganglion
ganglion.
there?
Well, this is
Do you see a
the
ganglion there?
This is the
Isn't
front.
that the?
If this is the front. This is the one in the back, the dorsal root, and this
Right.
would be the one up front.
And you see a ganglion.
Because this is your
Isn't
line.
this a ganglion?
isn't that a ganglion?
No!
It's
There's
not?
no bump there, that's just the root.
Doesn't it say that? No, but even in
So
this
there
one.
is no ventral ganglia.
Not on the ventral root, no.
Not on
It's
the
just the
ventral.
axons heading out.
So
Absolutely not.
where's the sympathetic ganglion? You have to keep guessing. Oh,
Yeah.
so it's
Sympathetic
on,
chain. That's this one. It's on the front somewhere. Well, it's not
Sorry.
supposed to be.
It's on the
Thank you,
nerve.
sir. Oh, isn't this nice?
So it's
That's it.
are these facing the same way? Yeah.
This is